now return to Nebuchadnezzar. I'm not gonna lie, this mission is hard. We're at the Akkad Empire with Sargon, and apparently this is like, I don't know, is this expanded upon in the Adventures of Sargon DLC? Either way, this is a military mission and therefore a new map. And let me tell you, even though we're selecting easy, there's nothing easy about this game. I tried looking at the pre-built city. Yeah, it absolutely sucks. But it does kind of give you a hint on where the developers decided, or thought, rather, you should build your city at. But the pre-built cities look interesting, but they are probably a logistical nightmare with all the roads and crossroads and just, nah. Another thing that's making this extra difficult is that because this is part of the update, it is not compatible with mods. I was apparently playing with mods, I didn't even realize. Specifically one that expanded the market from 3 slots to 6, and, well, 5 to 8. But, and then another one that increased the range of the pumps. I was kind of curious why. Let's see, we've got walls here. Doesn't matter, there are no walls available in this mission. I was wondering why the pumps were pushing water so much in the irrigation canals. That's why. Because they don't go at all. And in this map in particular, it is impossible not to have that mod. So I really hope the developers update at some point. Well, the mod developers update at some point. Right, so anyway, military, we have the ability to get tributaries or make them full-on vassals. Here we see army strength of the enemy, us, and our vassalage. And in order to do this mission, we're going to need to have a vassal. So here we're learning that the military aspect is a little bit more complicated than the Impressions games, for sure. You need to give them supplies as well to increase their morale and whatnot, and then you need to have an officer who happens to come from the elite housing. So even though the mission here specifies lower class housing, we still need to make a neighborhood for the elite housing. Anyway, just for taxes, if nothing else. So we got 2 sides here, and if we actually look at the map, we can see... Interesting. It's not letting me zoom in. So we need... Oh, there it is. We need Tutul and we need Uruk. If we look at our diplomacy here, Tutul is the stronger one, and they do have walls. Uruk does not, so we probably want to conquer them first and then use them to attack Tutul. But if we see Akkad here, we got the left river and the right river represented here on the map. And I don't know this, but, well, I speculate that the trade routes are one river or the other, but that's not actually true, because you can only build a trade port over on this side. If you look at the coastline, these ones are too small. Another thing to note, and I got this wrong, this is like my 3rd time playing through this map, we're trying to anyway, the rocks over here on this shoreline prevent you from putting, like, your agriculture and whatnot, whereas over here, the shoreline is rock-free. I tried building here, thinking I would just use these little ponds for irrigation, but without that mod, it's absolutely impossible. You cannot put enough pumps around this to get it to even just go in a little area like this. The default pumps absolutely suck. They are terrible, which I guess is why I modded the game at some point. Anyway, we need to build out here. This is where I'm going to build. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I guess I will go like that then. What, 9? And then 7? Yeah, that's where our initial little setup is going to be. Good. So I'm going to put farms over here, so I have ready access to irrigation, but this is going to span the map, and I do not know how that's going to handle logistics, but I guess we'll see. I imagine it's going to be pretty terrible. That's not what I want at all. So as usual, get a bunch of people down. And then I had a new idea to try out that actually works pretty well for our farms, but first I got to put it down in such a way that I can use the irrigation, and the closer to the water's edge the better. So we'll do something like that, and then something like that, and then what we're going to do is put a warehouse right here, and you'll see that they require roads, but just putting some connected to here, or just at all, fulfills that need, and then we can just have it go feed directly into this. 1, 2, here, and it works, surprisingly. Then, see, there's going to be a gap up in here. Why am I building a road? There's nothing I can put up here. This is just going to be pure irrigation. So I guess we'll then come over here. Let's grab our livestock. Make sure it's on the same side as that. I guess we'll do the same thing. So that's interesting. That's actually going to leave me a big gap in the middle. I might be able to use that. So we're looking at irrigation. Well, let's put it down. Irrigation line there, irrigation line there. And that will leave me a road. Okay. Let's check bakery. Ah, damn. Yeah, it's just far away, just too far out of range there. Okay. So it's just gonna be a gap. Just gonna be a gap. That sucks. Anyway, let's do. Well, we'll be able to fit like 4 over here now. Yeah. I just want to go ahead and put all this down, get this started. We're going to need a distributor here. Better make sure. Market. Poor market. So if I had you farther away... Okay, it's gotta be close enough anyhow. That's fine. And then we need a caravanserai there. So we're gonna have to pull that off of there. Get milk. It kinda sucks. All that for one thing. Be fine though. This will be wheat only. So those should all grab from there. This will be the usuals. Now, because the market is smaller, I'm probably going to have multiples, which means a lot more stuff. So we will leave this for a potential second warehouse full of goods, I guess maybe here, and just start pulling lots of stuff in there. I guess I can also go ahead with ceramics. I'll put it to the side here. Mine's there. Okay. Now let's get this irrigation in. And not all of this is going to have to be irrigated. In fact, this side is pretty good. If I'd pushed this over just a little bit, I could actually have put it there. That's kind of important, just because of how little range. I mean, like this right here. This pains me because this is just wasted putting an irrigation canal along the back here. As we're irrigating things that don't need to be irrigated, but you will see. So like here's my little thing, right? Well, let's put it one at a time and just see. So that's one. That's two. Three. Okay. Now there's parts that are not irrigated though. So we're gonna have to bring this around, probably to like there. Okay. That is not irrigated. That looks like it is. We could waste some time doing this. I think those count. I don't think that does. Okay. Yeah. 4 pumps. 4 pumps for 2 farms. Absolutely insane. So, can I kick again? Alright, anyway. $736. $354? Only 50. Whatever. I guess I may as well just go ahead and have all this ready to go now. I'm gonna come over here. I gotta watch my money. We do have a little bit more money than before, however. I'd rather not run out and help it. Okay, anticipating we're gonna need 4. Potentially more, because the distance that we are wasting to get the irrigation canals hooked up is also counting towards the limit. Seems to work. I don't know that this is worth it. These 1, 2 are just giving me 3, so I'm getting an extra out of it. Not a whole lot. Nope, I'm gonna need a 5th one. Of course I am. Insane. Absolutely insane. $45, $50. I think this is the best I can get out of this. 54, yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, that is in the way if I'd moved it at all. In fact, there's no reason for it not to be moved, except that I would waste two more squares getting this down, so like the 2 I would gain, it just, yeah, this is the best this layout can do. Okay, again, let's just get everybody in that we can, and we'll go ahead, and that's not you, you are a beer. I don't need beer. I may need to change this at some point. Try that again. So this does work. I think this might just take longer. And then we may as well get this started over here too. 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 2. Just for the tax purposes, if nothing else. I'll go ahead and let this go, just so we have these people moving in. Now, I could move fish all the way from here, or over here. Seeing how they... I wonder if they even catch. They do. Okay, that actually makes that much easier. We'll use these for the fish ponds. Getting them to irrigate this necessary stuff. Now that I could do. I think I could handle fig production down here. So let's try. So that'll do something like that. Maybe I should hold off on the money. We need them as quickly as possible. Warehouse. Too many. It's not a huge deal, but it does just make it longer for them to have to walk, that they actually don't have to walk. Okay. So we know we're going to need a fourth one. At least. Good. Okay. $5.50, sure, whatever. Now this might actually be too much. For only one block. Actually, let's think this through here. 34 to 12, yeah, that's actually way too many. So we could shut that down. See what that does. What's going on? Not distributing because, right, I'm waiting to make some. Let's turn that off so we don't go accidentally distributing. Because I do want this to be filled up first. I appear to have foolishly overproduced. Okay, it's full now. That'll get us some people down in here. More people, more taxes. Fire hazard, fine. Not even close. Interesting. 280 people. Let's get this back in here. Maybe for once we'll actually be on top of production. Stop showing me that. Do a healer. That. Could Ishtar. We get that started already, I suppose. Now I gotta 10% more prestige from trade. That's the global. Lower is higher taxes. So realistically, what are they producing in taxes? 2, up to 17. Whereas right now they're not producing anything, but they'll produce 12. Well, I guess in that case I gotta consider putting one inside each of this, but they don't like it. Well, maybe the temples are fine, but like they don't like being next to the healthcare. They don't like being next to nothing. Okay, we got that. Fish. Let's work on fish. We got 40 people. Let's do. Really? Alright. Well, we're probably gonna need 2. Let's start out with 1. So we want. Well, you know, if I actually put this here, I mean, realistically, I could get away with just having this connected to the date farm if we're only going to need the 1. Then I wouldn't have to pull from this at all. Just have to rearrange the road. Let's consider that. But first, I am going to put down a caravan because we need to empty that stuff. And then what we'll do is we'll get a market. It's not a market. Standard market. I don't want to get too close, because that gets uppity. Uppity. We'll get there. So we can go ahead and distribute that, as well as that. Not enough workers. Okay, we gotta cut back somewhere. Well, I think I can see where. Do we not have enough workers? Are they not? They're not bringing in milk. All right. See what the issue is. The issue is that we have only got the 2 people. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to get rid of you. We're just going to make another one. And this one, apparently we're going to need beer eventually anyhow, so we will just... Nope. Damn it. There. I think that's really stupid. You know, that one market is not enough to supply your people. Like, really? Not enough bread. How's there not enough bread? Okay, now we've got people. Excuse me, what? What did I just have them do? Okay, I can see it being the... God damn it, that one's my fault. That one is my fault. You know what, we have so much, I'm just going to empty the clay. And then we're just going to have this guy... Ah, screw it, it's not much pottery. Get rid of the pottery. We need that filled up with milk again because we're in trouble. Empty. Bring you back. Okay, how are we doing here? Doing fine with that. We are not doing fine with the fish. Fish is 14 to 12. We definitely need another one. Okay. So that's the first bit. And then these guys need appeal. The next thing. How are we doing on taxes? We're not making any taxes. That brings nothing. Like, look at this. This is absolutely insane. You bump that up a mere 2%, which does nothing. Gives me an extra 3. But, like, it increases your problems by almost 20%. Like, I'm really trying not to bitch about the game the whole time like I did in the previous series, because I realize that's not entirely enjoyable to watch, but fuck, man. The game just needs some real balancing. Okay. Good, that's enough. Now are they making taxes? They should all be making... They're not making anything. Why aren't they making anything? Now they're making 12. Pottery. Guess we need... Did I not bring pottery back online? We're right there. Right there at the cusp of that. We seem to be doing okay with it, but... We have a vast overabundance in production power for the bread and the milk. Is there anybody? I highly doubt it. Man, this is an example of too much. Like, what the heck are they thinking here? Too many options for here. So I guess I can open up for wheat. Selling wheat would not be bad to Nippur. Apparently, I mean, I guess I understand the milk thing. Milk goes bad. Well, early trade, I suppose, for maybe the dates or the wheat. So I've already got one of these shut down. An extra one would give me enough to start trading. That's over here. This overabundance is not going to do me any good. Just want to check, because I really don't think there's anywhere over here where this will fit. So it has to be all across the map. Oh, nope. Not even there. Yeah. So if I wanted to trade wheat, we'd have to drag this way over there, and that's not worth the time. So honestly, unless I started another farm over here, which I could, be a major pain in my butt, but we could do it. Actually, maybe start it up over here. I think we just need to look at selling the dates. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Let's go ahead and do Kish. Well, okay, let's find out who sells the best. So we're looking at 18 from Kish. 18 from Uruk. That's another one of our enemies. Oh, and I also probably need to be looking at copper. Well, that's only if I want to max out the people, though. 23 from Ishnuna. Should we try with them? That'll allow me to import tablets. I don't know how to make tablets. I would assume clay. So we don't need to do that. 23 though, huh? Well, I mean, we could do both. Let's go ahead and open that. Let's get trading port. No. There. Okay. We're going to need warehouse. I guess right at the edge could do it. But you know what? Let's just put it here. And then we will grab our caravanserai. And we will grab date from here to here. We'll turn this back on. So we'll need it for major overproduction. And then we need to come into the trade. And Ishnuna, we will... There we go. We will sell... 16? See if we can have it. 16? Maybe I should lower this down. We don't want to empty that too much. I mean, we're already seeing an issue here. In fact... Oh, right. Right. I was going to try and get rid of these by having a direct line here. But now we need this. Shit. Fine. Start giving me better discounts. And better prices. Have we made any trade? Here we go. Trade. Now we're making money. We can bump that down. Our problems go away. Alrighty. We're pretty tight still on this. Because these guys have devolved. They have no water because I'm a dum-dum. Well... Well. Whatever idiotic reason. I guess we can do it there. That'll work fine too. There. Ah, go away. Okay. Now we'll get lots of people in. We shall be making money. Good. Okay. You know what? Let's, kind of a waste of money, but let's stop this nonsense. More direct line. Okay. Well, excellent. Religion, where are we at? We need to put down a pad for a festival. Put it right here. We ready for Ishtar? Away we go. Okay. Man, that is too much milk. That is way too much milk. I'm curious. Let me shut one of you down. Now what? 27 out of 24. Okay, so it's a choice between... I guess I could get rid of a person, but it's basically a choice between excessive amounts and none. And I don't think... I guess modest, were I to do modest, I could choose milk. We'll start doing that. We'll start doing modest festivals just so I can use up the milk. Anyway, this seems to be doing well now. So we can begin funding military. So, however that works, let's take a look here at our neighbors. Import brick. Number of integrated cities. Okay. 5. So even it's not just Uruk and Toodle. We actually need to have 5 cities. Which Oh, you know what? And I'm also... I could also do Magan and Meluha, which we could open up pretty easily and start selling tons of dates. I could actually make more dates down south. Sell for... Okay, and that's where we get our tin. That's where we get our copper. We have to, apparently. Let's see. Oh, Ebla could do it. We could sell them grain, or at least open up with grain. We don't have to sell them anything. They sell it for 31, I have to remember that, and they sell this, so if we conquer, but we can't conquer without having weapons already. So never mind. I mean, I could do trade with them. I could trade with them, I just have to conquer them eventually. So that's a thing. 31 and 41, huh? Let's take a peek here. 20 and 20. Better to have relations with these guys. They would do much better for me here. And it looks like they're the only options. Okay. Well, we'll open up trade with them then. Fortunately, it's not too bad, although pottery... I guess maybe we'll want different warehouses up here. We should probably have a separate warehouse, especially if I'm going to do beer. God knows where. Like here, I guess? Have that connecting here. But anyway, we'll need a secondary one. So yeah, we'll get that going. These guys we can open up right now, which would be good. I have no idea what the ratios are, so I will have to look. But we're going to need officers' barracks to recruit from these guys. We're going to need... where is it? Need that weaponsmith to produce the weapons. We've got 1,000 people we can put towards this. Military supplier. This one might be a pain. We might actually need the overproduction of things here. I don't know if it actually needs all of those things. I imagine it probably depends upon what it is, but like this is the thing I guess that distributes to the barracks, and then I'm gonna have to figure out which barracks we want and what kind of things we need. If we look at our people here, Uruk is sitting at 97, specialized in heavy infantry. It's a real damn shame this doesn't tell you, you know, the heavy infantry is good against light infantry, cavalry, like, you know, what? This is the worst tutorial. It tells me nothing. So I'm gonna have to probably look that up somewhere. But anyway, yeah, that's where we will head off to next time, and it doesn't seem like... Oh yeah, we need to get beer and the tablet industry going anyhow. We're not done. Not nearly anywhere near done. Tablet workshop, okay. And then we need an administrator. Consumes and provides... consumes clay, provides written tablets. Okay, I'm assuming that's going to be needed for something there. For these guys to grow, I mean, oh man. That's if I want them to grow. I mean, right now they're producing me enough tax revenue, but who knows? We might actually have to grow them up. Or just build more. Man. Okay, well anyway, I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.